everybody. My name is Lata. I work for an organization called NetConnect Global, and it is into IT professional services from the last 27 years. I would want to say thank you after that, because the first three people have covered all the pointers which are important in a hybrid environment. But since I've been given this opportunity by Santosh to express my thoughts as well, though I am shivering, I would also want to use this opportunity to say something to the esteemed people in the room today. Open communications, expectations, and all of it is a bare minimum in today's hybrid environment. But who is the biggest stakeholder in this hybrid environment? I would say the management layer. Why? Because the onus lies on the management to get the best out of the people. So how do we do that? Obviously set the expectations right, set the processes right, set any kind of expectation, whether it is timelines, whether it is the output, whether the way we work and the way we review, all of it, the entire onus lies on the management layer. So I think the manager also gets the best out of it, because with the hybrid, now we have access to a larger talent pool. There are a lot of people returning to work, whether it is people who were laid off during COVID, or women who are returning to work, people who weren't well and who took time off, and the list is large in today's world. So the talent pool has increased, which means access to the best of resources is large. And at the same time, with the access of people and different kinds of people coming in with different IQ levels, we ensure productivity increases, which has been a challenge in the previous years, but most of us, as I think one of us on the panel said, that when after the COVID we had lots of work, we thought the economy is booming. No, but actually it was a lot of people available for work, and then they got the work also immediately, which is why the demand and supply were matched immediately and the outputs were immediate. So, productivity increases, talent pool increases, and with that we see that the work is getting done faster. Access to different generations has ensured that we have a lot of diversity in the population, which brings in a lot of intellect into the system. And when I say intellect, the thought processes of each of the generation is very, very different. While the senior generation brings in a lot of expertise because of their experience, Gen Z brings in a newer perspective to things. When I speak to my teenager, she tells me I am from the Neanderthal age. And I had to actually look that up as to why did she say that to me. I felt I was very modern and I knew everything what's happening. I knew technology, I knew people, I knew the new jargons. But then I realized that the way we apply our knowledge to situations is very different from the way they do. I think that had me thinking as to maybe even my Gen Z employees are thinking about me like that. So, each of the generation has a lot to teach us and we have a lot to learn. And we continue to be the sandwich generation, whether it is at home or at work. And whether we like it or not, we are forced to learn every day. And that, I think, is also helping us evolve into better managers, better humans. And with that, obviously, I have accepted that hybrid work is the way forward, like the rest of the world. And I'm sure we would want to see the pros of it rather than the cons of it. The cons are also our doing, so we have enough and more scope to improve that particular way of working, because that would continue to remain. And to the mix would be the different kinds of employees which would come in. Not only the full-time and the part-time, there would be gig workers coming in, and we would also see maybe assignment-based workers coming in India more, because we are also picking up a lot of these kind of projects from the different parts of the world. So we would also have to hire these kind of people. So we have a lot of work pending for us as to how do we define the employment rules for them, what kind of work models work best for which kind of employee groups, and how do we get the best out of them, how do we measure each group differently from the rest of it. So exciting times ahead with the hybrid work culture coming in, and I'm sure we have lots to do, so our jobs are always safe. Thank you and have a good day.